Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be unboxing the Once Upon a Book Club box for February 2019. Once Upon a Book Club is a monthly book subscription where you get a book as well as about 4 gifts that correlate with the page numbers and what's going on in the book. It is about $43 or $44.90. That's after shipping, so I think it's like 30 something and then plus shipping on top of that, so it ends up being around $44, $45 a month. So it is a bit pricey, but it is very customized to the book, and it really engages you in the story and makes you want to read more. These books are really, really good books. The people who pick these out know what they're doing, and there's also kind of a book club element involved in it. If you're new to my channel, I do lots of different unboxings here, from books to home decor, beauty, bath, and everything in between. So if you're into that, go ahead and subscribe and see all the subscription boxes that you can get. So every month it comes in this pretty box. They also have a teen box. I always forget to mention that, but they do have a teen box that has a different book and different gifts involved, more for teenagers. So every month you get a little pamphlet, and it tells you about when you open the gifts. So they usually have a meet and greet with the author, and the book is The Night Olivia Fell. I'll talk about that more in a minute. And then they have discussion dates. So they have discussion questions and dates. You can go on their Instagram and discuss. So that's kind of what adds to it. I know they're doing their first in-person book club, so if you're like in the area where they are, you can actually go in person. So every month, like I said, you get wrapped gifts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the book, read the description of the book so you can see what it's about. I'll show you the wrapped gifts, and then I'll go into unwrapping it. If you sign up now, you won't be getting the February box, but you may be able to buy that in their shop. You can usually buy it after. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then you can just skip the end of the video where I open the gifts. So, like I said, the book this month is The Night Olivia Fell. This month it's a paperback. They usually switch between the two, and I tend to notice that when it is a paperback, some of the gifts are a little bit nicer. Usually when it's a hardcover, one of the gifts is kind of like a paper that you probably won't really use that much. But every month they also have been including a little sticker. This month it actually has the book cover on it that is signed by the author. It doesn't come in the book, it comes on a sticker, so you can choose whether or not you put it there, but I just go ahead and pop it in the book so that we have it there. So when you get to the pages where there are gifts, it does have a sticker that tells you to open the gift. So let me read a little bit about this book. So this book is not normally something that I would have picked out for myself, but I will say that I was totally engaged, and I think I read it in like 2 days. It was a really, really good book, and it's kind of an emotional book, so if you don't, I like almost cried at a couple points, but it was really, really good and really pulled me in. I was actually surprised because from the way it sounds, I didn't think I'd really like it. So, Big Little Lies meet Reconstructing Amelia in this emotionally charged novel about a mother unraveling the truth behind how her daughter became brain dead and pregnant. In the small hours of the morning, Abby Knight is startled awake by the phone call no mother ever wants to get. Her teenage daughter, Olivia, has fallen off a bridge. Not only is Olivia brain dead, she's pregnant and must remain on life support to keep her baby alive. And then Abby sees the angry bruises circling Olivia's wrist. When the police unexpectedly rule Olivia's fall as an accident, Abby decides to find out what really happened that night. Heartbroken and grieving, she unravels the threads of her daughter's life. Was Olivia's fall an accident or something far more sinister? Christina McDonald weaves a suspenseful and heart-wrenching tale of hidden relationships, devastating lies, and the power of a mother's love. With flashbacks of Olivia's own resolve to uncover her family's secrets, this taut and emotional novel asks, how well do you know your children, and how well do they know you? So I think that it was a really good book. From the description, I probably would have never picked this up off the shelf, but they really do pick out the best books. So let me show you the gifts by pages. So the first one is on page 115, and they always wrap the gifts really, really well. So the gifts tend to kind of go with like the way that the book cover or theme goes. And then page 222, and this was wrapped in this ribbon, but obviously I took it off. Then page 251. And the last gift was on page 338, and I believe that gift was at the very end. I think it was around 339 pages with the book. So let's go ahead. Now I'm going to get into the unwrapping of the gifts, so if you don't want to be spoiled, this is the time to get off. So let me go to page 115. And these gifts totally motivate you to keep reading because you want to know what you got. So I'll read a little bit before the sticky note, and then I'll show you what we got. He thrust an arm under and pulled out a small white plate, one from the kitchen set downstairs. It had been used as an ashtray, and a cigarette crushed in the middle of the pile of cement gray ash. and it was under a pillow that he pulled that out from. So let's go here and open it up. So when I read that, I'm like, am I gonna get an ashtray, because I don't smoke and don't need one, but they did a really good job. So this is what you pull out. So it says Olivia's plate and cigarette. So this cigarette and then this plate. Now the plate says choose happy, which is really cute. You could totally use this as like a little something to put like jewelry on. It doesn't say whether you can dishwash or whatever, but if you wanted to just use it as a regular plate, I'm sure you probably could. But that's really cute. Or did I say choose happiness? It says choose happy. Either way. Then the cigarette, I'm like, what's this? Well, if you take the top off, and it's really hard to take the top off, it's a pen, which is actually kind of fun and cool. I don't really know if I want cigarette paraphernalia around my house, but if not, I can give it to somebody. But it is kind of a cool like hidden pen, and I thought that that was a really creative way to include that from the book in there. Then the next gift is on page 222, so let's go there. I know you always wear the bracelet your mom got you, so I thought you could add this charm to it. So it is a charm bracelet, and I don't own a charm bracelet. I've kind of always wanted one. Like I've wanted to get like one of the Pandora ones that are way too expensive. So this is really cute. So it does have the initials, let me try to show you this, of the couple in the book on it, because that's the charm he gave her. And then other than that one, it does have these two little ones with blue rhinestones, and then it has a little book. And on this it says, she believed she could, so she did. That's what it says on that one. It's really kind of hard to show you, but I think it's really cute. I'm not sure whether how to take off the charms, or if you can take off the charms, like if you wanted to add one. I'm not really seeing how it would be easy to do with this, but I don't own anything like it. I don't normally wear like silver jewelry, so whether or not I hold on to this, I'm not sure, but it is really cute, especially if you're into this. This one in particular is not totally my style, but it's kind of fun. Maybe I'll put it in a giveaway in the future. I do have a couple things that I would like to give away that I've gotten, so if you'd be interested in a giveaway, let me know. I may do that here and sometime in the future. The next one is on page 251. Oops, I skipped it. Skip it again. Okay. I stood abruptly and grabbed a small bottle of lotion from the drawer near Olivia's head. So I think you can guess what this is. So it is a little bottle from Oxygen 2 of body lotion. It is fragrance free. But to me, this kind of reminds me of like hotel, like something that you would get in a hotel, you know, like the little lotions that they set out. I don't know, it doesn't seem very special to me. And I know that a lot of people like unscented, but I probably would have preferred a scented lotion. So I might just give this to my mom because she likes unscented stuff. But anyway, I think the bag is cute though. This is probably not my favorite gift. Then page 338. Find that all the way at the end. He settled Zoe in my arms and then reached inside a large plastic bag and pulled out a framed picture, setting it on the ground in front of Zoe and me. It was a charcoal sketch of Olivia. So here we go. Now in the gift, it is not Olivia in the picture, it's the baby actually that they show in it. So this is what it is. Now, when I saw this, I'm like, oh, please tell me that I can put my own picture in this frame, because I don't want to put a picture of a baby up. And you can. It is magnetic, so it's not like the easiest thing to open, but it's just magnetic, so you can just close it together, and you can put your own picture in this, which is cool, because I really admire these frames, and definitely goes with the aesthetic in my apartment. But I just haven't bought one, so now I have one, which is really cool. But I think it's cool. I'm very glad that I didn't have to have a picture of a baby in my apartment, because I don't have a baby and I don't want a baby right now. So anyway, I thought that this month was cool. I can't remember what next month's book is. They haven't announced the book, but they always post like on their Instagram kind of like what the story's about or kind of hints about it. And I think next month's book is more up my alley in terms of like theme, but this was a really good book. Like I said, if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in signing up, or if you just want to buy it as a one-time purchase, you could do that as well. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.